Live on the radio and volume.com/lightning100 with Lauren Morrow.
Wee.
How's it going? Welcome to Lightning 100.
Thanks for having me.
Grateful to have you here today on a beautiful day. How's this week feeling? It's an exciting week.
It is exciting. It feels like I don't really know what day it is or what time it is. Like everything feels like it's moving in hyperspeed, but yeah. It's really, I'm just glad that the record's finally coming out. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got the party happening, and it's a free party. Get Happier Fridays. It's the kickoff of the Get Happier Fridays season, which something we've been doing for a couple years in front of the basement, the OG basement. It's a free show, and this, though, is your album release show.
Yes.
And we are going to we'll play People Talk, and we're also going to have Lauren play live here in studio. And we wanted everyone to know that the show is rain or shine this Friday. That's important.
Please know that if it does rain on Friday, the show will be moved inside of the basement. So it will still happen.
It's not really a bad thing.
We'll still be there.
It's springtime,
I know.
and that spring weather here in Nashville, you can't predict it. It can feel like summer one day, and then this morning feels
28
so
degrees.
cold. Yeah, it's like what is happening? But I'm grateful for it and happy to finally have you here in the studio. How you've lived here in Nashville like 6 years or so now? Is that right?
Jason and I moved here 6 years ago, and when we moved to town, we immediately started listening to the station. So it's been it's really fun to be here finally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. You know, things are happening for you. I saw your mural over at the Basement East. That looked awesome.
Thank you. I wish I could take credit for it, but it was Kim Rafford painted it. But yeah, she did such a good job.
For sure. Kim's awesome. But still, it's a big deal to have that type of attention.
I know. I'm very grateful that they allowed us to put it up there.
Well, we're excited to have Lauren here in the volume.com studio. So this song, it actually feels like it was recent, but I think it's been 5 or 6 weeks ago we had it in heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Made you our local artist of the week, debuted it on the 615. And maybe tell us a little bit about this song and writing this song and go ahead and play. This is Only Nice When I'm High.
Yeah. So we wrote this song, the three of us. This is Parker here to my right.
Parker,
and
hello.
my husband, Jason. And it's a song about using...
Tell a story.
So Jason told me once that I was a lot nicer to him when I was high. And it's not a lot. I mean, that is true. And so it kind of, the idea popped in my head. And I was like, that is actually true. So here is that story. I'm sorry that I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. There's a million tiny monsters running circles in my head. Maybe that's why I treat you so bad. Or maybe it's my Scorpio rising. I keep saying crazy things I can't take back. I guess I need some help to relax. I'm only nice when I'm high. Thought I'd be a pretty fun time. The perfect incarnation of the girl of your dreams turned out to be a frozen up neurotic ice queen. Maybe it's not a thriller, hanging out with a buzz killer. I never meant to ruin your night. I'm only nice when I'm high. Sometimes I get the feeling that I can't cut loose. It's hard to keep on dancing when there's rocks in your shoes. Everywhere I go, I feel like I have to choose between putting on a big show or hiding. There's no good reason for me to hold back. Be the first to defend or be the first to attack. I'm doing all I can not to come unglued, so I can be a fun girl too. There's only one remedy When you know I'm only nice when I'm high. You thought I'd be a pretty fun time. The perfect incarnation of the girl of your dreams turned out to be a frozen up neurotic ice queen. Maybe it's not a thriller, hanging out with a buzz killer. I never meant to ruin your night. You know I'm only nice when I'm high. You know I'm only nice when I'm high. You thought I'd be a pretty fun time. The perfect incarnation of the girl of your dreams turned out to be a frozen up neurotic ice queen. Maybe it's not a thriller, hanging out with a buzz killer. I never meant to ruin your night. You know I'm only nice when I'm high. You know I'm only nice when I'm high.
Lightning 100 live here in the volume.com studio. Lauren Morrow. It is on Friday. We're going to have Lauren out at Get Happier Fridays album release show. Heavy Gust, The Dirt Delusions, This Pine Box, and Lauren Morrow out there, all for free. Gates are at 5. Show starts at 6, goes till 9 o'clock as we get to celebrate the new album, People Talk. It's out this Friday. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
I know it's one of those. It seems like you worked a long time on this record.
I literally just got kind of emotional just watching you say that. It's like it doesn't even like feel real, and then it just kind of just hit me that I'm like, oh, we're actually like promoting this record. I'm gonna start crying. Because we started working on it in 2019, so it's like, you know, it's been a long time.
So many days.
Yeah, I do feel like everything that has happened, you can put at least like a -2 years on anything in the past couple of years.
Totally.
I was kind of surprised when I saw you were in Sound Emporium in 2019 starting to record this.
Yeah, so we went in November of 2019 and we did recorded the bulk of the music in those 3 days, and then finished in creative workshop at in Berry Hill. But you know, I mean, yeah, it was, the plan was that we were going to put it out in 2020, you know, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? That's 4 years ago.
I know. It's absolutely like boggles my mind.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even, it feels like it was, but it doesn't at the same time. Like you said, it's like 2 years just kind of, we're like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a whole fog.
But you have lived here for 6 years.
Yeah.
And did you spend like a decade down in Atlanta before this, fronting another band?
3 decades.
Yeah, so I'm born and raised in Atlanta, and Jason and I started a band. We had a band called the Whiskey Gentry out of Atlanta for over a decade, and you know, and we toured all over and did the whole band thing for a really long time, and then everyone kind of started to have children and move away, and you know, and Jason and I were like, well, we're kind of like lifers in this, so this is what, you know, we wanted to make the move here to continue to play music. So
yeah. So when you did make that move, was it an exciting thing to come here to Nashville?
Totally. Yeah. It was really exciting, but it was also scary. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's a totally starting over, and Jason's had a lot of businesses in Atlanta, and, you know, things that you just have to recreate here. But we were really lucky that we were welcomed by the community here pretty quickly and made friends easily. And it was just a really kind of remarkable how seamless it felt to transition here, you know, and there's
The very first day we moved here, we went to what was the Mexican place that I met Robbie at?
Oh, Mas Tacos.
I met
Yeah,
Robbie Kroll at Mas Tacos, and he said, your bass player is Ted Pecchio, who's our bass player, along with David Guy. And then he said, your producer in studio is Parker Kaysen. So this is Parker. And that was the very first day we moved here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they are
Yeah.
still like that. That's kind of just
Robbie's
already
pretty wise, though.
destined for us.
I feel like Mas Tacos is even more on the map since then, but it's got a special place in my heart.
I know.
The corn is off the
Yeah,
chart.
we might have to go there when we
should go
leave
there
here.
after this.
I'm sure my wife is listening right now, and I'm probably getting a text message saying, "Hey, we need to get to Mas Tacos."
Give me a lotte.
Yeah, totally. I know.
Oh my goodness. We got Lauren Morrow here in the Volume.com studio. Her album release show happening this Friday out at the OG basement. Rain or shine. We'll head inside if we need to. But fingers crossed, that's not going to be what happens. We'll open the gates at 5. The show is from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the first one of the season, and they are so much fun. Anytime you get out there, it's a great hang. Discover some great music. Come for music you love, like Lauren Morrow. We'll have Heavy Gust, The Dirt Delusions, and This Pine Box. You can get info at thebasementnashville.com and laurenmorrow.com. You're about to head out on tour and go to Europe.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the three of us we're all three going.
Oh, cool.
And then 2 other guys too. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh man, bringing a crew.
I know. I'm excited. It actually reminds me though that I have to call the passport office today because
yes.
my passport's not here yet.
Oh
but
my gosh, I got
know.
an email from them
Stress.
yesterday because I'm trying to get mine renewed
Yeah.
too.
Oh.
And they're like, I did it online, and they're like, this
Same.
is some kind of temporary thing, and they sent a message yesterday, and it was like, it will be processed in the next 10 to 13
Stop.
weeks. And if you'd like to expedite this, click here and spend
God.
some money. So I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, well, now I know what I'm doing when I'm leaving here. I'm going to be like tracking down my passport. But yeah, we're going to, I know, we're going to Sweden and Norway, and then we're spending a week in London. And then we get back, and then on May 31st, we start a whole U.S. Run of dates.
Josh Headley.
Yeah, I think I'm allowed to say that now. We're going to announce it, but
I was
mean,
going to say,
it's-
yeah. I did. Okay, good. I'm glad that I didn't miss that. It's not
No.
quite announced yet. Okay,
No,
good.
it's gonna. I mean, it's basically finalized, but yeah, it's a co-headlining tour with me and Joshua Headley.
That's awesome.
So I know it's gonna be really
love
fun.
Josh. That's-
yeah.
Josh plays on the record too, and like we love to sing together, so it's gonna be really fun. We'll be able to
Some great humans.
do some good duets and stuff.
Well, cool. Well, I think we're going to play People Talk, which is the title track of the new record. We do hope that you'll come out this Friday. It's a free show. Kick off your weekend with Get Happier Fridays. Lauren Morrow is headlining. It's her album release show out at The Basement, thebasementnashville.com, laurenmorrow.com. And you want to tell us anything about this title track here?
What do we want to talk about? People Talk.
Well, I mean, tell the story. The story, it's about people. Everyone has something to say when they're on their phone or on the internet, and it's like one of the lines is everyone's tucked behind a screen. So I feel like she basically put into song what, we're all thinking when, people have a big mouth when they're online and you
kind of just have to just ignore it. It's not even just like like online too. It's just in life in general. People always kind of got something to say. So.
Well, let's do it. It's Lauren Morrow. People Talk on Lightning 100.